Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling's Gold Rush 2. I am Cameron, and I'm still in the booth. Rugged Rebel is still relaxing from his light heavyweight title defense, a successful light heavyweight title defense against the RD. And there's been some talking about how the match ended in controversy, but the Rugged Rebel, it doesn't matter. The referee said the Rugged Rebel won by submission. The referee's decision is final, so Rugged Rebel will walk out of here tonight the light heavyweight champion, whether the fans like it or not. And speaking of titles, Kofi is defending that world title tonight here in the ring as he comes down and he's celebrating and getting himself all fired up. Of course, Kofi Kingston can't be too happy because originally, had he won his match on 24/7 and retained the heavyweight title, he would have been involved in that unification matchup that's going down later tonight to crown the first ever BallyDung Wrestling International Champion. But unfortunately for Kofi, BDS was able to take that title, and BDS took Kofi's spot in that match. So tonight, that unification match is still waiting to happen. I mean, and so many other things. We've got Big Ben and the Mad Professor finally going to meet, as it looks like now we're going to be seeing Brodus Clay coming down to the ringside area, and he's got the Funkadactyls. Of course, Brodus Clay kind of has had a rough go at his career. I mean, he was released and he's had to make his money on the independent circuit, but he's coming here to BallyDung Wrestling now to make an impact, and we'll have to see how much of an impact he can make here as the dancing goes on. The fans are probably very excited to see Brodus Clay in this kind of a matchup, and Brodus Clay could possibly win a championship here. Of course, that world championship that's in this matchup is not a BallyDung sanctioned belt, so don't get that confused with the BallyDung Championship or the YouTube World Championship. It is a non-sanctioned belt, and I guess certain stars get opportunities here, and Brodus Clay is probably very happy that he's got an opportunity to try to win gold here tonight as he continues to dance around with the Funkadactyls, giving the fans a show. And there he's getting a kiss from one of his Funkadactyls, and there is the pyro and the pose. And I think there should be one other competitor in this matchup, and it's going to be Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero, a Hall of Famer, a legend, is going to be in this matchup for this World Championship. And there he's got the lowrider, and of course Eddie Guerrero, he's got that mantra of lie, cheat, and steal. And he can be tricky at times because he can use that lie, cheat, and steal to his advantage, trick opponents, cost them matches, many different things that Eddie Guerrero has done throughout his career, and it's a storied career at that. And Eddie Guerrero deserves a lot of the accolades that he's had, and he's been known in many different companies. He's gone from the bottom back up to the top, rebounded, and he's had many different issues. I mean, he could have easily been one of those stars that's just hit rock bottom and stayed there, but no. Eddie Guerrero was able to help his career, and he's been able to really make an impact. And he's got really a motivational story that he's told in other companies. But Eddie Guerrero tonight getting his shot at the World Championship. We'll have to see how he does. And I guess this matchup is going to be a ladder match. But you know, being a proud Canadian that I am, it's unfortunate that we don't have any Canadians in this matchup right now. I mean, Canada's got a long list of great competitors, and it's kind of sad that we don't get to see any Canadian wrestlers in this matchup, but I guess it is what it is. As the referee showing off the belt, and I guess they're clipping it now to up in the rafters. So whoever climbs up and Kofi Kingston taken down, and Brodus Clay now going right at Kofi Kingston as Eddie Guerrero and Brodus Clay double teaming Kofi Kingston here. But I'm sure that Brodus Clay and Eddie Guerrero would both love to walk out of here with that World Championship around their waist. As Brodus Clay looks like he's going to go get the ladder. Kofi Kingston, though, looks like he's in a world of trouble here. But Eddie Guerrero, Now setting up Kofi Kingston. It looks like he's going to try to go for a superplex to the outside. He's up on the top rope and, a suplex right there as Brodus Clay's got that ladder trying to set it up. And, wait a second. Brodus Clay. Don't know where he was trying to go there. Maybe he thought that he could fly as he ran the ropes and tried to jump it. And now, again, lands on his feet, though. Big Brodus Clay. He must think that he's a pterodactyl or something. I mean, he's trying to run and fly. But I don't think you have wings there, Brodus, unfortunately. I think, you might be the only Funkasaurus in captivity or whatever. But I don't think you could fly. I could be wrong. Maybe he does know how to fly, or maybe it's just something is holding him back. But, I mean, running the ropes, running the ladder, and then jumping to the outside is Kofi. Kofi tried to fly as well. We know Kofi is light on his feet. He's got that interesting repertoire, but it looks like he and Brodus Clay are fighting on the outside. Eddie Guerrero with that running, flying, spinning heel kick as Brodus Clay just throws Eddie Guerrero back into the ring. And I think Brodus wants to go at Kofi Kingston alone as Eddie Guerrero was left alone in the ring. Missile dropkick missed its target. But Eddie Guerrero, I think, had a chance to try and finish this matchup if he would just stay in the ring and set up that ladder, as Brodus Clay wants to have Kofi Kingston all to himself. Seems he wants Kofi Kingston all to himself. Eddie Guerrero wants to get back into that and fight with these two, but now Kofi Kingston, doing that backbreaker type maneuver to Brodus Clay, and now they're fighting by the rampway. And I don't think I guess they must have forgotten that this is a ladder match. And there's that suplex there by Kofi Kingston to Eddie Guerrero, and all that weight of Brodus Clay coming crashing down on Kofi Kingston, and Brodus Clay continues to attack Kofi in this matchup, and Kofi's belt. Kofi Kingston putting that belt on the line as Brodus Clay doesn't seem to want Eddie Guerrero anywhere near him. He wants to get Eddie Guerrero back into the ring, and now it looks like Brodus Clay is going to be setting up. It looks like he's in the ring, and I think he's going to set up that ladder and try to climb that ladder to victory, as the ladder is now set up, and Brodus Clay is starting the climb up to the top of that ladder. He's got hold of that title belt as Kofi Kingston's still just standing there. Eddie Guerrero there with that powerbomb off the ladder, and now he's going up to the top rope. He's got that title belt in his hand, trying to pull it down as Kofi Kingston gets right back into the ring, but he's a second too late. Eddie Guerrero just unhooked that world title. Brodus Clay can't believe it. Kofi Kingston was just a little too late, and he was not able to save his title belt. So Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat, burns bright tonight as he wins that world championship, and he's probably going to celebrate well into the night. Congratulations to Eddie Guerrero on adding another championship belt to his illustrious career. And Brodus Clay and Kofi Kingston, it was just not their night tonight, as Eddie Guerrero has that belt in hand, and now I think he's going to go climb up that ladder, but no. He's thinking better of it. He wants to celebrate as Kofi Kingston still down and out, as Eddie Guerrero showing off that belt to all of his fans. And a big win here tonight for Eddie Guerrero. But now I guess he's going to try to climb up that ladder. He's a little tired and exhausted from this great matchup. But Eddie Guerrero, congratulations on becoming the new world champion. And this has been kind of a rough month for Kofi Kingston, losing titles in this month, but nonetheless, Eddie Guerrero pulls off a big victory here tonight. Congratulations.